You believe the second coming of Christ already came.
Correct.
Who was the second coming of Christ?
So 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ established the church, gave us the fundamental teachings in order for us to follow Christ. However, during that time period, he also said that an enemy will come and sow weeds among the wheat. So false teachings later on.
Right.
He said that when everybody falls asleep, Satan will come and sow weeds among the wheat. So false teachings that are going to look like God's true teachings. So over time, that happened. So it went from the Sabbath day to Sunday. It went from keeping the Passover, the bread and wine, to communion. It went from the Feast of Pentecost to Christmas, Easter. All these traditions that we're now keeping, those were introduced by a different organization. With that understanding, Jesus Christ says in the book of Hebrews that he's going to appear a second time to reestablish and rebuild Zion, God's church. The disciples asked, when is this going to happen? In the book of Matthew chapter 24. And Jesus Christ's response was, when the fig tree leaves blossom, I'm right at the door. The fig tree represents Israel, and the figs represent Israelites. So when the fig tree blossom, when Israel becomes a nation again, Christ will be here. So Israel became a nation right after World War II, right after the Holocaust in 1948. We live in 2023. So I subscribe to the belief that Christ already came a second time. And it's going to sound crazy to anybody who hears this without studying the prophecies. Because right now, people are just listening to somebody they don't know, a stranger saying it versus them seeing it for themselves in the Bible. Same thing that happened 2,000 years ago. Peter, Paul, they had to testify to something that sounded crazy to them.